watching of Darna
Watermelon Sugar High.
On YouTube's obviously got a version because got better reasons like Steve and covers of this and all that. You watch on YouTube and Patreon, legitimate stuff like the script below, but then go check that out. And at the end of the we're talking about the movie and review it. Okay. We'll talk about each anthology and review them, I guess. Okay.
Why can't your team spell the word socks correctly?
Let's finish this movie.
उसको क्या बोलती है? झूठ बोलती है। मेरी चीखें भूल गई माँ। चला दिया मेरे को। और तुम तमाशा देख रहे थे। जब मैंने तेरे बेटे के छोटे छोटे टुकड़े कितने दिनों से मैं सिर्फ एक शरीर की तलाश कर रही थी। ये आदमी वहां से गुजर रहा था।
ये सब वकीलों के पुराने चोंचले हैं। मर्डरर की दिमागी हालत ठीक नहीं है, ऐसा कोर्ट में जाके बोल दो, वो फांसी से बच जाता है बस।
मैं अजय नहीं, संध्या।
ये बात अदालत में आपका वकील कैसे साबित करेगा कि ये मर्डर अजय ने नहीं, संध्या जी ने किया? संध्या का भूत हाजिर हो।
माँ,
इस इंस्पेक्टर का वकील कैसे साबित करेगा कि इसको इंस्पेक्टर ने नहीं, संध्या के भूत ने मारा है? तू डर मत, बंदूक इसके हाथ में है। और तेरे हाथ तो बंधे हुए हैं।
That's right. That's what all of this is to blame. Blame it on that.
इसका पाप बाकी है अभी। तुम मत डरो। अब मैं किसी और को चिपकूंगी। बस मुझे पूना तक छोड़ दो।
थक गई मैं तो।
आशु अभी भी नहीं डरा। क्यों आशु?
कहानी कितनी भी डरावनी क्यों ना हो, डरना जरूरी थोड़ी ना है। 5 कहानियां सुनाई, एक कहानी तो बाकी है अभी।
You are the 5th story.
तुम 5 नहीं 6 कहानियां सुन चुके हो। सबसे डरावनी कहानी मैं तुम्हें नीचे दरवाजा के पास ही सुना चुकी हूँ।
It's your story, little boy.
कौन सी कहानी? आपकी और सुखिया की कहानी? आंटी, मैं कुछ समझा नहीं। क्या सर से डरते हो तुम? मैंने आपसे कहा ना, मैं किसी से नहीं डरता।
You're gonna be afraid of my face. I wonder what you are.
Idiot. Doesn't even know how to walk downstairs. And they lived happily ever after.
Meanwhile, back in Mumbai.
That's a funeral for all the dead children.
क्या तुम इस बंगले के केयरटेकर हो? जी साहब। आखिर इस बंगले में रहता कौन है? साहब, बंगला तो सालों से खाली पड़ा है। एक जमाने में हमारी बूढ़ी मालकिन रहा करती थी यहाँ।
तो अब कहाँ रहती हैं?
साहब, वे तो सालों पहले गुजर चुकी है। एक रोज दवा लाने को भेजा था हमें, लेकिन जब तक हम लौटे वे दम तोड़ चुकी थी। उनका कोई नहीं था। बच्चों से बड़ा लगाव था उन्हें।
Oh, yeah,
Bet
we
she
know.
was.
थैंक यू बॉस। यहाँ इस पुराने बंगले से 5 नन्हे बच्चों के शव बरामद हुए हैं। आश्चर्य की बात यह है कि इन 5 की मृत्यु दिल की धड़कन रुक जाने की वजह से हुई है। यहाँ जो
That's
डॉक्टर
That's usually how death
उनकी
occurs.
राय में इतनी कम आयु के बच्चों सीधी भाषा में डर।
Interesting.
Nice. I thought they were all nice and spooky. I don't think there was a standout like the last one though. There was
No.
there was none that was like at the end of that the first one, that one with Bummin and
Yeah, that was
Syph
really good.
great.
As
And
was the driving car one.
Well, what's that actor's name? The Marathi actor,
Yeah.
the legend, whatever his name. He was great in it. His supporting actor was not, which is what we took away from it. And even though it's early 2000s, and obviously I feel like at the time these are probably
Yeah.
pretty great for Bollywood at the time.
Right.
That might not have seen stuff like this.
Yeah.
And there were some nice stuff in it that I was
some-
like, that was nice.
Nice and campy sometimes.
Yeah, there was nothing standoutish though.
No.
In it, like the first one.
No.
That I would specifically, I will always remember that Bummin one specifically.
Correct.
That one was great.
Yeah. Correct.
And this one, even though there was all kind of nice, and each one might have had some nice moments, and maybe even some nice twists, like that one with Borat, and
Yeah.
he was the ghost at the end was a nice twist, and
Yeah.
there was some couple nice performances, but they were. I mean, none of them were obviously scary. Probably the scary. I don't think the first one was scary though.
None of it was scary.
I still don't think we've ever been
No.
scared by a. I mean, I really haven't been scared by a Hollywood movie yet, though. I'm searching for them.
You need to see. There's a couple you need to see that are good.
I do it though. One of the reasons I really enjoy, especially 80s horror, is I like the camp a lot.
Yeah.
Especially if you could put yourself in the time.
Speaking of horror, I just read this morning. Do you know what author is the most banned author in America right now? Because banning books is a really popular thing, apparently, in a lot of states here. Because banning books has always worked. You know who it is? The number one author that is banned in America right now.
It's not Stephen King.
It is Stephen King.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's Stephen King.
And also, what he's referring to is in some schools, in some states. There's, I don't believe, any nationally banned books because government can't really do that.
No. And at Barnes & Noble here in Los Angeles, they have a segment they have a table for books that are banned right now.
So when they're talking about banned books, it's not banned by the government.
No,
it could be banned by the government
in
of
a state. In a state.
In a state. But nationally, it's not.
No, there are no.
That's not really can be done. But states can say they don't want these books in these schools.
Texas.
Yeah, Florida actually even more right now.
Yep.
Which is, very stupid.
It's ridiculous.
But there's actually, just like the first one, there's a couple in this that I'm like, that would actually be kind of fun to recreate a little bit.
Yeah.
And you could definitely.
Campy.
I feel like they would, for stuff like this, it would be good to modernize it. And don't put a comedy horror element on it. Make it an anthology like this, but update the cinematography and the writing and the obviously how we film stuff now.
Yes.
And you could actually make a nice.
You know what was one of the better horror films in recent years that was unexpected because of who starred in it was Heretic.
I haven't seen Heretic.
It's very good. It's not only very good in just its execution and Hugh Grant's performance, but the writer of it did their homework, knew what they were talking about because it covers religion and mythology and goes kind of on a deep dive into the mindsets and the actual study of those things. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Creepy, not terrifying. It's scary in some spots. But yeah, I think you could take any of these stories. You could take all of these stories and you could modernize them and actually make them scary.
Yeah. I like the Big B one. We could do that one. You could be Big B.
Yeah.
Some I didn't quite understand the full scariness of it. Like, what was the salesman one? Is it that he Did he want to get shot?
No idea. That one was the least clear for me.
Like, I actually thought he gave a pretty decent performance. That
Did.
That
It was
little guy.
But that whole thing was the least clear and the least believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thought on it is that accidents aren't planned, but he has planned this accident, is what I got out of it, to get insurance for his family. Something like that. That's at least what I got out of it. Let me know. In terms of which story did you like the best? Obviously none.
Borat.
Yeah. I like that one too.
I like the premise of that one where the ghost is actually the guy who came to the house.
I actually did like that element in the last one when they were being possessed.
Yeah.
Even though the story was kind of a little convoluted, but that specific scene in it I thought was fun. What would you do if you had to play something that was possessed?
Oh, I'd love that.
But like, you can't have your voice on the day be it, because it needs to.
You can if you change your voice.
No, but it would, even if you do, it probably needs to be altered in post.
Yeah. Well, they did that with The Exorcist.
Yeah.
There's a woman who did.
It needs to seem otherworldly.
Yeah. There's a great story. There's so many great behind the scenes stories of The Exorcist with the woman who did the voice of Reagan of the devil when she was possessed. There's so many creepy stories behind the making of that film. But yeah, you need to do that.
Yeah.
And one of the challenges, which is what I'm going to be really interested with, what Flanagan does with the next Exorcist film.
Is it a series or is it?
Yeah, well, they had greenlit a trilogy, and the first Exorcist that they did right out the gate was horrible.
Gotcha.
It was so bad and bombed, as it should. It was a very, very bad film. And so rightly so, they went to Mike Flanagan and said, help. So he's making the next one.
Is it a series?
He's gonna do the next two. It's theatrical.
Oh,
it's a trilogy theatrically. But one of the hardest things to do, even in the early 2000s, possession's been done so much that it's difficult to have an original idea with it and have it still be. The audiences are so sophisticated now with what they've seen.
Yeah.
There's not a lot that can make people scared by a possession story.
Yeah.
You have to do a really good. Job with that, and I'm confident he will.
I know they did the Ghost Stories anthology, and there were some nice stories in those. Nothing. There was one that we really liked. I feel like in it, right? In Ghost Stories.
Yeah.
There was some, like, overall it was nice, but like, because that's Zoya Anurag Karan and is it our Dost that directed that we interviewed at IFLA?
For Ghost Stories, good. I don't remember.
Is it the other guy?
Yeah, I don't remember.
We interviewed at.
I don't remember.
IFLA.
Anthologies work really, really well with ghost stories.
Yeah, because they could be shorter.
Yeah, you can make them little short films.
I actually love, and I feel like India hasn't done. Have I seen a slasher from India? I know we've seen a lot of possession.
When you say slasher,
and witches, like
I immediately go to something like a Raman Raghav. That's serial killer.
Yeah, technically that is, but I'm talking like
I know,
Halloween.
like a Halloween or Freddy, or Friday the 13th. Yeah. I don't think they've created they definitely haven't created a franchise horror slasher like that.
Dude, you should. I love slashers. I find a lot of like horror more fun than scary.
Dude, I think I've told you the story. When Rich Oldhofer and I went and saw Nightmare on Elm Street when it opened, the first one.
Mm-hmm. With Johnny Depp.
When Freddy came on and he jumps out from behind that tree and he says, "Hey, Tina, watch this," and cuts his fingers off and blood shooting out and he's laughing. We couldn't breathe. We were laughing so hard. We loved Freddy right out the gate. It was so unlike anything we'd ever seen.
It was the 80s, right?
Yeah, it was the 80s. It was the first time we saw a horror movie that had the killer be messing with your mind by doing things that should just shock and scare you that way. We just loved Freddy so much. But nowadays, one of the things why I like Flanagan and sing his praises so much is because he's such a great storyteller who uses horror as his template to tell his stories through, and gets very good, creepy, and great jump scares. He knows how to create a good. One of my favorite jump scares is in The Haunting of Hill House. I was filming Ashley and Alexis, and we were watching it when they came to that point in the jump scare. It's so good.
I might watch that this year because Steph read Haunting of Hill House, and she wanted to read it before she ever saw the series.
I can't imagine you wouldn't really like Haunting of Hill House. And it just gets better and better with each episode.
But I also like other horror that I don't think you like as much, and I love campy horror. I think it's so fun.
I would be interested to see if you like two very scary films.
Which ones?
Like two of the scariest ones I've ever seen, which is As Above, So Below.
As Above, So Below.
And Hell House LLC, the very first Hell House.
Seen that one. Yeah.
You've seen Hell House?
No.
Yeah. Hell House LLC. Do not let the kids anywhere near the screen. It will horrify them. Both of them. But those are legitimately scary.
I would love to watch. Do you ever watch Hell House LLC has a 3.1 on Letterboxd.
It's very, very good.
It's a found footage one?
Yeah. It's a found footage documentarian style thing of this group of people who are they want to visit the scariest haunted houses what are they called at Halloween when you go to them?
Fun houses?
What?
Fun house?
Yeah. When you go to one. Like you go to the haunted house that's been created for the season and its intention is to scare you when you go all the way through the house and people jump out and scare you and they're in costume and stuff like that.
A haunted house.
They're just called a haunted house? I thought there's another term for it.
Oh, yeah, I think it's just a fun house, a haunted house.
Whatever. So it's about these guys trying to find some of the scariest ones, and they find this one that has a backstory that's legitimately terrifying. And while they're covering it, they discover some things about it that make it a legitimate. It's an actual haunted
Even to
house.
Halloween Horror Nights, right? At Universal.
I've avoided it because I've seen so many reels of people saying don't go.
Why?
Because it's so crowded.
Oh, it is crowded.
Yeah, because it just takes so long to get through it.
I mean, I haven't been for
I was tempted to go last year.
at least 8 years.
Yeah, I was tempted to go last year, which we're referring to. Universal does this huge, which is a great place to go. But I've heard a lot of stories about don't go; it's too crowded.
Yeah, it's quite. But anyways, now they've come out with a thing this year that you can wear, and it's a light up thing, and it says "Do not scare," and so like the people that come up and try to scare you on the streets, they will purposely.
Oh, so somebody can go through it without being really, because there are folks that get really, really scared of those
so apparently
things.
it's like a new thing that if you don't want anybody to interact with you, and people have like done videos and like the cast members stay away.
Oh, that's cool. That's a kind idea.
I always find those things fun because I
do too. I like them.
Like I've gone through with my wife many years ago, and it doesn't scare me because I know that these guys are
they're
just
actors
and they can't touch me.
They can't touch you. They can't. They have a liability.
Yeah, and so I'm like, I mean, maybe that's why I'm also not scared about movies because I'm like, these are just.
I miss that with Ellen because Ellen used to always send through this one person she had on staff every year through a haunted house, and it was so fun. I like watching people get scared of them.
Canceled for being mean.
Yeah, well. I like watching people who get scared go through those.
Yeah. Anyways, I enjoyed it. Overall, even though I didn't like it as much as probably I liked the first one, overall I still enjoyed it. It was a nice kind of a spooky vibe that we don't typically get from Indian movies. So overall, it was nice. Although I would recommend the first one more than the second one.
I would too.
Even though maybe filming wise, it's actually better in terms of like because I don't think there was a bad performance in this one. There were a couple bad performances.
It never got terrible. Yeah,
it never got terrible. In the first ones, there were some bad performances.
Yeah,
by the main story, and by that one guy in the car with.
And this one also has. It's nice to have that surprise of Big B and Anil Kapoor.
Yeah,
that's if you don't know that going in, that's fun.
Yeah. Anyways, let us know what you thought about it. If you like it, if you didn't like it, what your thoughts on it are. Which will be our next horror movie. If there are still some that we need to get to, please let us know in the comments below and upvote it so I can see what you guys want us to see. It doesn't have to be a watch along either. It can be a review.
Yeah.
I just want to get to. I know We've seen most of the big ones now. But let us know. If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a very cut version because of copyright reasons. Like to see full and covers from this and other Hindi watch-alongs, you go to Patreon or China membership. So I'll put the link in the description below or the pinned comments. You go check that out. And anything else we need to know down below.